We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. The Braves continue one of the longest winning streaks in baseball history as they hunt for win number 19. Next. Greg Maddox, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here now is Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, take a look at this lineup. It fires me up. A lot of good offensive players up and down. They're in the top third in the league in hits, and they create a lot of problems. They can beat you in a lot of different ways. Not only guys who can drive the ball out of the ballpark, but those grinders who can work the ball the other way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
That is third, the left fielder, number 22.
Standing in, Juan Soto. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Hey, D-Row, this is one of the elite power hitters in all of baseball. Only a half a dozen home runs, though, last month.
Yeah, half a dozen, but times it out by 6 months, and you're throwing up 36 big boys. I'll take that in a full season.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Steven Strasberg will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Stepping in, Cody Sullivan, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. This year against right-handed pitching, Sheffield is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Andrew Jones, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Andrew finds the alley. This ought to be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
And that'll bring in Marcelo Zuna as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Batting fifth, the second baseman,
and that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Ozuna is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. As Strasberg will get ahead of him here with strike one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 0-1 on its way. This is line to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
batting seventh, the right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
So striding in, Ender Inciarte. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Strasberg comes set. Here's the first pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's Albert now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Popped him up. Turner is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Braves 4 and the Nationals nothing. New inning set to get underway, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Howie Kendrick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
In is Joey Votto now. Left side, but well foul. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, if the beat goes on, that's number 8.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the pitcher, Greg Maddox.
The pitcher, Greg Maddox.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thames has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
To the plate now, Cody Sullivan. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner back standing. Sullivan stands at first with 1 out. Called a strike there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 25.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Bouncer to the left side. Castro's got it. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. 1 left for Atlanta. They lead it 4-0. So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Ozuna is under it. 1 out. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Digging in, Starlin Castro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So here now is the pitcher, Steven Strasberg. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top of the line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nationals gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Here's Marcelo Zuna as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Marcelo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he misses 2-1.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's set, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Culberson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-0. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, let it rally a little bit. This guy's the throw the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 3 full, and the lead is now 5-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Albies is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Settling in now, Adam Eaton. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now the 1-0. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
In now, Greg Maddox. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cody Sullivan. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. He's set. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line to the right side, but no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Stepping up now, Gary Sheffield. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
They've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
On his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasberg. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Hunter Strickland answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Hunter Strickland.
So now to the plate, Andrew Jones. This pitch is popped up. And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Eric Thames.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eric Thames is retired to kick off the inning. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The first baseman, number 19.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marcelo Zuna. His career line against Hunter Strickland. He's gone 2 for 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 1-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
To short, hit hard. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Thames is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 8, Starlin Castro.
Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Culberson.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Two out, nobody on. Three and oh now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ender.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second, and Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a look at ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So here's Starlin Castro. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hunter Strickland.
Victor Robles will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Victor Robles.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 5 homers and 21 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Austin Voth will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 50, Austin.
So stepping in, Greg Maddox getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work. Tyler Flowers is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Cody Sullivan.
Now to the plate, Cody Sullivan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Thames is there, 2 down. Ready now, Andrew Jones. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken, the throw. It's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. Number 74 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Marcelo Zuna. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 2, 3, 4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 7-0. Chris Martin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Number 55, Trey Turner.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here now is Juan Soto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. A late swing on the slider and quickly it's 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Eric Thames.
Digging in, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Roenis Elias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Albert Pujols. This is line to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7. Dansby. Strasberg.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Swanson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Castro. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for Atlanta, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready to begin the eighth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman,
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Digging in, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 28, third, Suzuki.
Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
0-2, here it comes. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Cody Sullivan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
The count is 1-2.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
You know, D-Row, the benchmark of having a great year is 200 hits. How about this guy? Rack up 250 hits on the season so far.
Yeah, and you don't do that without just a staunch approach at the plate of using the entire field. This guy can move the ball out of the ballpark, can play line to line, opens up the entire field, no way to defend him. 250 knocks cannot be understated.
On to Votto, and they get the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. He's done it. Andrew Jones is the new single-season home run king. One of the greatest records in baseball history has been toppled by one of the best offensive seasons anyone will ever see.
Oh, man, and you have to wonder what is going through his head right now. No matter what happens the rest of his career, he's going to be immortalized for what he's accomplished this year. It's hard to say much else. Sometimes you just have to soak up the moment.
Plate now, Marcelo Zuna. Fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is in his tracks now as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now an 8-0 ball game. Here's Starlin Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1 the count. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Back up the middle, and Castro's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Wilmer Difo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Difo brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Trey Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Albies. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. Atlanta win for the 106th time, most in the division. Greg Maddox gets his league-leading 22nd win, permitting only 1 hit in 6 complete innings. Steven Strasberg couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 15 hits.